Hey, welcome back. It's great to see you again. Episode 6 in the series. Today we're going to talk about a little bit of a tougher topic. We're going to talk about and discuss why you're still broke. You've got a great business. Well, you've got a great business idea, and if you don't have a great business idea, I don't know what the heck you're doing in business in the first place, because you thought it was great. You thought it was an amazing idea and you went out and you put everything behind it. But here's what you didn't do. You didn't figure out what you're worth. See, most people I speak to in small business, they're the hardest working, poorest paid employees in the place. They kind of take the scraps from the table. They live off whatever's left out of the business. If that's you, just stay with me. I'm going to show you a solution to this today. See, the problem isn't that you've got a bad business. The problem isn't that you're bad at what you do and you're not a bad person and you're definitely worth a lot more than what you're currently paying yourself. But the big problem is that in the beginning, you just simply didn't get organized. Now, hang on a second. You might want to tell me that you did get organized. You might want to say, Grant, but I got an ABN, I got my tax organized, I got business cards, I got a logo, I got a website, I got a Facebook page, I got everything that everybody ever told me to do. And you know what, you'd be right, because most people, like say business enterprise centers and all these sort of things which are well-intentioned and they're all, you know, nice people and all that sort of stuff, and I've met a whole bunch of them. They're good people, but they just don't know. In 2017, at the time of this recording and beyond, and things will change, by the way, as we go through. But they just don't know what to do for a small business to get them operating effectively every day after they leave. Okay, so they can say, here's the bare minimum of the stuff you need to get set up, but they don't tell you the things that are going to become a problem down the track, all right? So here's what you haven't done. Let me walk you through it so you can now go and do it. Cool? Stay with me. First thing I want you to do is establish what your hourly rate is. What are you worth per hour in the business that you're working? And here's why I say it. You're probably still taking out the garbage. You're probably still doing your books, or if you're not, you're doing the billing. You've got a lot of financial control over the business, and I understand that, because you're probably worried about where the money's coming from, or where the money's going, and who's paying whom, and all that sort of great stuff, right? So I understand that, but you've got you're paying yourself an hourly rate for all of that. You understand? Okay, so you're the same person that puts out the bin, same person that does the book, same person that does whatever you're skilled at doing, same person that opens up, same person that closes, same person that sweeps, dusts, mops, same person that does everything. So if we did an organizational chart of your business and we had CEO, CFO, COO, bin taker, outerer, the stock ordering, rep talking, everything to the business, and the whole gambit was full of all of the things that need to be done every day. For example, who takes the banking down if you're still doing that? Who is in charge of reordering those little rolls that goes in the FPOS machine? Who does that? And who gets paid for that? Now, if we looked at a normal company organization, and I know when I've worked for bigger companies and multinational companies, I did not get paid as a sales rep. I did not get paid the same as the CEO of the company, or the managing director, or the general manager. That just wouldn't make sense, would it? So scale this down into your own business and ask yourself, what are you paying for the menial tasks? Now let me tell you, I call this, if you're paying yourself a lot of money or no money or anywhere in between for doing something that you hate, you are paying a schmuck tax on that. Let me explain even further. I personally hate doing accounting or bookkeeping or anything to do with it. I cannot stand it. It is not my genius area. It is my area of weakness. I hate it. I got 11% for accounting at John Paul College in Frankston in 1989 and 1990. I think it was just 1989. I don't even think I picked it up for my year 12 year. I did it because my dad wanted me to do it, and I hated the subject. I wagged class, and it was just the worst. 11% I got for accounting. Now, you might be a great accountant, but are you working as an accountant, or are you working as something else? Because you see, If you're paying yourself in the business as an accountant and as the expert in whatever it is you do, and all the other things that I listed here before, then you're splitting your wage 12 different ways, and you're probably being paid less than whatever the average Australian will get paid to stack shelves at Woolworths. So this becomes a problem, because then you start to resent the business that you're working in. It would be like working for the world's worst boss who made you work all of those hours and paid you hardly anything. So why are you doing this to yourself? 3 big fears, right? There's the fear that you're not going to be able to afford to do it, not going to be able to afford to pay someone. Let me ask you, can you afford to keep doing it yourself? Secondly, who do you trust? Well, why don't you just go ask some successful people who they use and give it a go? Just go try the water. Just go see what it's like, because it's far better than what you're doing at the moment. And you'll thank me for it later. And the third big reason is you don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself to let go, and you don't trust yourself to not be in control. And probably you've got a fear of being found out for not having everything right. Well, here's the thing. I'm telling you right now, you've been found out. You don't have everything right, and it's okay. It's absolutely okay to not have everything right. But what it's not okay to do is to keep operating in that space. You can't keep going with this disorganization. So you must get organized. Promise me today that you'll start to get organized. And here's how you do it. You just write out all of the tasks that get done in the business. So it's the person that opens and carries the keys and does the stock and counts the inventory and does the ordering and does the bookkeeping and does the hiring and the firing and the sales and the marketing and the Facebook promotion and the Instagram and the tweets and the copywriting and the I'm getting puffed, and the guy that gets the coffee and all that sort of stuff. You write it all down. Now, look at your hourly rate. Look at what you want to get paid per hour. Is it 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500? What do you want to get paid an hour? And then go through all of those tasks and assign an hourly rate to all of those. And let's look at bookkeeping. My bookkeeper is about, I don't know, what is he paying? What am I charging? $300 a month at the moment. If you want his number, let me know. I'll give you his number. He's amazing. He's in Adelaide. I'm in Tasmania. It's all done online. And it's easy. I have a virtual assistant as well. She's like $50 an hour, right? For her to do the stuff that she does is way cheaper than if I was to do it. And then I've got other virtual team members here and there that do a whole heap of other stuff. So on my organizational chart, I get to do stuff like this. Turn up, speak to the camera, put it in my editing software, let it run for the whole day while I'm doing coaching calls, upload it of a night time, bang, new video goes up and it's done. That's my job in my organizational structure. What's yours? Well, today I want to encourage you to do it. And by the way, if you want some help with this, just go to my website. The link to my website is in the description of this video. Go there and there's a contact form just down the bottom. And if you want help doing this, you can contact me directly and I will help you put your organizational chart together. It doesn't have to be hard anymore. So the reason that you're feeling like a poorly paid employee in your business and you're feeling like perhaps you resent the business a little bit and you wouldn't mind just getting a little bit more money is because you haven't let go of some of the things that you're doing. You don't know what you're worth and you haven't become organized yet, and today is your chance to do it. So what I'd love for you to do right now is subscribe to this video, comment below, contact me as soon as you can, and let's get you organized. If you've enjoyed this video, please like it and share it with your friends. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll catch you tomorrow.